It's day 3 of the One Love Festival. And why not kind of end the festival on a high? Why not end on the festival trying to get somebody across the festival, through all the autograph hunters, through all the photographers, for all the people that just want to touch you, Bunny Striker Lee.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
It's a pleasure for me being here too, you know.
And to get the feeling of such a humble man where everybody is telling you how great you are. You're like, well, you know, I've got a team of people that kind of help me and...
Yes, I have. Especially Frank Malone, you know. Because next week, my birthday will be in Rotterdam. And I'll be 73 next year. And since Frank and I have been working together, a lot of things... He has written a book, you know.
You fit a lot in.
And yeah, do a lot of things that plenty of people trying to do now at the lab, but he started, so...
How do you fit 73 years into the film that you're here to talk about at the moment? I Am The Gorgon.
Well, you know, we just improvise, you know.
Just the good bits.
Yes, you have a youth named Kenrick too. He's very brilliant. He's the man that directed the film, and he sent a friend of mine a camera in Jamaica, and he film it and film most of the Jamaican part, and he do the other part.
But people are saying you've got everybody in there. Everybody just came out of the woodwork. They came from all around to be a part of this film for you.
Yeah, because I live good with the people, them, you know, and most of them start with me. From Lee Perry, I was the first person that took £500 from Palmer and give Lee Perry to start his own production. Shocks of Mighty Rhythm, I give Lee Perry that. And the back, Prisoner of Love. Lee Perry and myself used to work very close in the old days. You find he have one set of tune on one tape, and I have some tune on the other tape too. He helped me a lot with my session. Even his people funny have Derek Morgan singing a tune on it. You understand? We used to swap rhythm around, so, you know.
The changes must be quite phenomenal. I mean, the soul and the spirit and the feeling and the culture have been continuous. But how do you feel about reggae today compared to the beginning?
Well, as I was talking to somebody earlier on, the youth, them doing them thing, you know, and seem like when we started, so probably our next 30 or 40 years, they might be legends. Like I don't call myself a legend, but you people call me that, so, you know. I'm glad to say they are carrying on the work that we are doing. I hear some new dubstep and everything, and they have the piano and the scan thing in it, so it's still music, you know. It's going on, and the youth, them carrying on the work that we started. That's very good.
Yeah, so you're totally for the evolution and the different branches of the same tree.
Yes, reggae and all the dubstep and garage, everything coming from, even the American music coming from us. Like how the ska started off the American rhythm and blues, like people like Wynton Harris and Lou Jordan. There was music we used to copy. Because if you listen to Larry Lakin, some of his tune is some sing over from those era, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
How many of the people that you worked with are still working today that you kind of catch up with?
Plenty of them. Last, you have a guy named Laurel White. He plays bass on my conversation. He has prostate problem now, and he's still around. The thing what happened, you have enough people stealing those guys' work. You have a guy work for him named Brian Atkins. He worked on Let Me Go Girl with Slim Smith and Music Feel, Do It To Me Baby, my very first session that was, and a guy named Ken Rose and Alva Lewis, which become a guitarist afterward. And this guy claims royalty, says him play a whole of Bonnie tune. Stick By Me. He was in the studio.
Yeah.
A family man played that afterward. But Laurel White played one of the greatest tunes, My Conversation. It was a stepping stone for Beresam and them Big It and all them to shag everybody over that rhythm, you know. That Slim Smith rhythm. And one they call Hansa, I'll Never Let It Go. Those are the most two versatile and version rhythm, Dover rhythm in the whole music industry, you know. There were two Slim Smith tunes.
How do you keep up? I mean, your memory for names is quite amazing. The fact you can remember these people just like that. I can't remember who I'm working with today. So for me, I'm really impressed with that. The keeping up with the music and the listening, is it something you still do every day? And how do you listen to the music? How do you enjoy it?
Listen it, and after listening and show my young son in the thing there, what is what. That's he knows what belongs to him because I'm going up in age. As I say, I will be 73 next Saturday, the 23rd of August. 1941.
23rd of August, you said that. You're expecting some extra cards and presents now. What don't you have? What don't you have?
No, what I have is the greatest gift. Long life from God, you know, and I'm still around. I have diabetes and a few other things, but God made me hear my last daughter. She's 16 and still going, you know, and still, as you say, can remember things from those days.
Yeah.
I can remember things from in the blues days, from in the 40s. You understand? Come right up to now.
Wow.
From rhythm and blues was orchestra days in Jamaica. People used to hire the bands and people play, but when the sound system come in, the people was glad. Because those musicians used to eat off the goat and drink off the people in white rum and take all 2 hours, and by the time them come back, people gone tired and gone home. So when the turntable and the amplifier come in, a man just put on a record and take it off. So the dance continually. You understand? So that kind of cut out the orchestra dance. And then from that, we move on to when the rhythm and blues start drying up. You have Duke Reed and King Edward the Giant, those sound man. And a guy named Smithy, he died the other day at 90 odd in the set. They start doing their own record.
Yeah.
You understand? And then Coxon come in 8 and you understand?
Yeah. Do you have many of these stories in your biography? The biography is out at the same time as the film, is it?
The book was out. It's just a short space.
Which is cool.
Probably we'll have another book to come. I don't know what Frank doing, but this is
Reggae International.
Yes, it's just about 9 years. Worth of talking that, you know.
Yeah.
And have at least about 10 other different stories.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
That people would like to hear.
Yeah. The book could be this big if you wanted to put everything in.
Can't tell you about Duke Reed, Coxon.
Who do you miss?
Nick the Champ, eh?
If I could organise a dinner with anybody you want, that you've worked with, that you've lived with, that you've loved, that you've hung out with, who would you invite to the dinner? Who would you want me to get to that dinner?
No, some of them pass away.
Yeah, no. Even if they're passed away, I have the power to bring them to dinner.
Yes.
Who would you want to have dinner with?
Well, a very good friend of mine. They two of them would pass. Rod Shirley and Slim Smith, you know, and Glenn Adams. Glenn Adams played a big role. He played the first reggae tune, the Organ Shuffle. Remember having the session and no keyboard man turn up, and Duke Reed said to me, Bonnie Glenn can't help himself, you know. And we used to call Glenn Capo, him wear some big hat. I said, Capo, you never tell me. I said, thank you, Mr. Reed, we're going upstairs. And then reggae start because him play a different thing from the professional them.
Yeah.
The organ shuffle is really what you call a reggae, you know. You take it out of the reggae, you go right back to rocksteady. Because some people was complaining said the rocksteady too slow. So the shuffle kind of bring it up like it faster, but it really the bass and drum is the same roots thing, but the organ shuffling it, Ricky, bring it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've been over in the UK now for a month. How long have you got before you get back to Jamaica?
No, well, I have resident status here, you know. I'm coming here from February
you always stay in London.
1968.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't know much about Birmingham. I've never been to Birmingham. But I'm coming here from February 68.
Yeah.
You know, and I was married in 69 to my first wife, first set of children, mother, and
so it feels just as much home here. This feels like home as well, England?
Yes. From that to now is a good amount of years.
Yeah, 68. Well, longer than I've been around. Yeah.
68, another 4 years is 50 years. That ain't it?
It's amazing,
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you know London better than me, much better than me.
Yes.
Yeah, stories again around every corner.
Yeah, that's part of 6 years. Don't it?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the film. I missed it today. I was doing interviews elsewhere. How was it received?
Well, the people love it, you know. Everybody see it says I'm great. It's a documentary about people that I work with. Some of the greatest musicians that ever live is in it, talking about themselves.
Yeah. Are they as humble as you?
Yeah.
But they still like talking
family
about
man.
Yeah. Okay.
That taught Robbie Shakespeare in it, Sly. Santa is in it. Plenty people. Philip Small, unfortunately, he should be in it, but he passed.
Yeah.
He got sick when the filming was going on, and a few other people, right? But all who's alive and well and hear about the film.
But you've done it. You've done it now, and think of the stories you've captured and the
yes,
moments.
And I was saying we want to extend it further now with King Tubby, all the dub and the drum and bass and all those things start.
So there might be more in the pipeline.
Yes.
Yeah.
King Tubby's story now, you know, that's that story by itself, you know. We tell you how drum and bass start and the dub thing start and, you know, who started, because it was a guy named Roddy's in Spanish Town in Jamaica.
Yeah.
The engineer at Duke Reed make a mistake and when he forgot to put the voice in the rhythm upstairs Duke Reed, and I'm going to stop the engineer Smithy, him dying out, was going to stop it. Roddy said, no man, make it run. And when the rhythm done, everybody held up on to Roddy and say, this guy, we going to do this rhythm. Then tell the guy, Smithy, put on the one with the voice now. And Roddy had a big sound in Spanish Town. He used to rule Spanish Town. And believe me, the Saturday night I went over and listened play and play the singing first, and then play the pure rhythm and the people them start sing along with it.
Like a happy accident.
Yes, you know. And then the DJ start put vibes and put in his word and thing. I wanna come and say, Tubbs, we have to start that joke business we open up at Tubbs, up at Joke Reed studio, you know. Tubbs say put rhythm without the voice, and then we do it a little clever. You hear the singer start sing, and we just drop out the singer and the rhythm. And the words start go around say, why Tubbs have a amplifier, we can't drop the voice out of the rhythm, you know, and everybody start notice Tubbs, he was a electronic man, engineer, and build him thing, and he build up a big following because them don't know is a double cut, you know, and take out the voice. Even Randy, him dead and gone now, Vincent Shinsa Bunny. Why your Tubbs have an amplifier? bad it a drop out the voice and leave the pure rhythm. I said, no, Vincent. And tell him what? Oh, it done. They never body start. You see how people start mix tune and drop out rhythm and thing. When we start that, a guy like Lynn Thompson, he used to sing half key and we mix him on the rhythm. When him got half key, we put the drums in delay and little guitar, ching and pure madness. And when you listen, we mix him on the rhythm and it come amazing and everybody think it's so and start do it, dropping out voice and thing. But it's true the man them start sing half key and them thing. Lynn Thompson is a big singer now. I don't know if him still sing half key. You have a singer named Pat Kelly too. You couldn't voice him over. You have to voice him live. Take him with the band because him always sing out of time. Wow. I don't know if him will do it now. But Colonel Campbell and Slim Smith and them cats are now. Dennis Brown.
It's never...
Delroy Wilson. Delroy Wilson is one of the greatest singer who ever lived, you know, him and Slim Smith. It's them teach Dennis Brown. That's why Dennis Brown did come so great. Dennis Brown called the great Delroy Wilson teacher, you know.
It's amazing how it's never a smooth journey. It's never. Always there's...
Plenty of time a man doing a tune and you have to tell him in him ears on the mic, you know, and back up from say, yeah, and back up from the mic and you tell him and come back to say, I'm even done a roll on, you understand? Because plenty of them guys couldn't see good like myself, so if you even write it, them might say something different. So you tell them and back up from half of the mic like this and you tell them and them go to the mic and yeah, if it run too long, like I can't explain with Delroy Wilson.
Yeah.
That tune right round the mic, you know, when Delroy keep him say la 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 and that coming like a style, you know. Oh like yeah, and oh yes, oh baby.
You really
and you tell him back and him come and do really tune make on the spot, you know. You don't have that thing now when the tune come out or you have to give him a cassette them days there for the thing and go and learn it again, you know.
Yeah.
We do it on stage.
We got computers now, haven't we? We got computers. Yes. If it's a bit out of tune, you can just fiddle and
everything. Those days we didn't have that.
No,
we didn't have even reverb. We have to make our own reverb from tape.
Yeah,
right.
We were just talking about this today.
Spring,
I used to have a tape reverb.
Till the spring reverb. So
I couldn't imagine ever using it in a studio because it would break and there's fixing.
Those days it caused you to improvise.
Yeah.
Me and Coxon used to talk and Coxon soon brilliant. Him say yes. Him have 2 tracks on the board and the rest are 16 and I made. You know.
So we're in a studio now. You must feel quite at home still. Yeah. And we got some old gear
around. I'm always at home in the studio.
Any studio.
Miss Patchen, she dead and gone. She used to call me Bonnie Lee is the ghost that haunt the studio. Yes. Always. With some late hours in all the studio. I was the one that opened our reggae studio first.
Yeah.
Open Channel 1 studio first. These studio wouldn't always get me to test out the studio. And I work with any song. Even Byron Lee did make a studio for Mick Jagger. And when Mick Jagger come, him didn't like. But I work with it. And I make classic out of it. The bottom studio, they turn it down and make the control room, they turn a master room. But it have a different sound. Like Rain from the Skies, and it have a distinctive sound. Anytime I hear it, I always laugh because nobody else don't have that sound. Joe Gibbs bought the board after Byron turned it in a master room, but him didn't have that sound. Him have a sound now that's him like Channel 1 and bought some parametric equalizer because E.T. was very good to you know.
I can't wait for you to see what's here. I can't wait for you to poke your head through and I'd like to see your face. How important is this festival to reggae?
This? Well, at least One Love is carrying the music along. I hope this year, this festival now, stay here and they build on it and advertise it and have the roads mark like when you go to a festival abroad, like Rotterdam and them place. This can be as big as them.
Yeah.
And people come from on the continent and
It's
pull
early
it up
days.
too.
It's early days.
Right?
Yeah.
So if you keep it like how it looked this year.
But the seed is planted, you're saying, and the soul is here.
Everything is there.
Yeah.
It's only the advertisement and the thing. And the thing, you ever hear them say Rolling Stone gather no mass?
Yeah.
Every year it used to keep here, so the next year dears are dears, so it didn't have a home. So if it have a home here, so now you have a nice ambience and everything like the foreign festival that have been. It can be just like it or even bigger.
Yeah.
You understand? People will come over to it. You only have to have the right advertisement.
Stop it moving.
Yes,
grow
stop
that
it
moss.
move.
Yeah.
Just make it a home.
So we
it
can
come like Reggae Sunsplash when it used to move up and down, you know. It didn't have a home till it go Montego Bay, and when they move it fade out. You have a thing named Sunfest take over from it.
Yeah.
But Reggae Sunsplash was the original one, but it was here, there, and everywhere.
So
them keep Montego Bay the next year in town and things. And it get couple years well in Montego Bay and it start to grow to a monster. And then, cause even in Jamaica, I hear them say, the last one that I just called, Sunface, is the biggest, greatest reggae show on earth. No. You have to go places like Gill, Rotterdam, and Garans. I've done Jamaica, you know, and do show, advertise and bring people to, right, let Reggae Sunsplash. But it's so I want to see you people get together and organize. One of you people who have to go out there and look what is happening.
So
like even next week Sunday I will be in Rotterdam.
I think you need to be the advisor. You're at all the festivals. You're doing more festivals than anybody.
Yeah, no, but if you go as a man that keeping this festival, you will get the idea what I'm talking about. Seeing is believing, you know.
Yeah, I'm just a soldier. I'm gonna
get the right man to go and see. And
I'll be happy to do the research. Though.
Yes,
it sounds hard work, but fun.
It's hard work, but after because the Guild Festival here is over 20 years, and when I see it the other day, you know, it's huge.
Yeah.
It started off just like this on a farm.
Yeah.
Because most of them is on a farm like this.
Yeah,
you know?
and you got the Glastonbury story.
So from you have the right. This look like the right place, right?
You got a feeling for it. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because you're not going to have nobody calling. Well, you might have a few bad-minded neighbors call the police, say it's them. But this out of everybody range.
Yeah.
Right? Them will look like a troublemaker because it's, right?
There's been nothing but
so the
love.
festival abroad keep. Rotterdam used to keep in Italy, you know, and the people them start complaining and the people them move it to Spain and they want it back now here. Because all heap of tourists and everything, the road block off in Spain now.
It's crazy.
Yes, so yours can be just as good.
That's what we're going to work on.
Or even better.
So you'll come back?
Huh?
You'll come back next year?
Yes, if you want me so long as I'm alive.
I've got a feeling that I've got a feeling that where you go, people like to go as well. Even it's just to hear your stories.
Yes. Well, now, at least I'm talking the truth. I'm not making up any stories, you know. What at my age, I've seen and known a lot.
Yeah.
I tell you, from the sound, from orchestra days to sound system. You understand?
Yeah.
I see the rise and fall of sound system and the rise and fall of most of the thing. And I see reggae music going.
Yeah.
Right?
The sound system culture.
Sound system culture and the stage shooting when you're doing the festivals.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And people like you taking the music to another level. So, well, thank you
Well,
for that. You know,
it's remembering the stories and carrying them forward as well, because there's stories being made all the time in this. And if people can take inspiration from you, and thankfully the documentary you've just made, and if people want to know more about that documentary, IamTheGorgon.com. I'm going to say it so you don't have to.
yes,
And then your
if
biography
you
at the
take
same time, which I did see you signing earlier on. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to taking a look
Yes,
at
I
your
have a
biography.
book
Yeah.
out.
Give me one story that you didn't manage to get into the book.
Plenty story. The book,
We're gonna have to
the
come
book
back another
probably
day.
The book
Yeah.
couldn't hold in this building if we want to talk.
You better not
about it.
tell me, just for
Yeah.
legal reasons then.
Yeah.
Keep some of those private.
Yes, you have to keep some, and I have to tell my sons that, you know, especially Little Striker and my daughter, that's if they want to do a book, they have something for themselves that I tell them when was
Here we
that them
go.
coming up.
Get
that them
collecting.
can
Collect
do.
those stories.
Yes.
Listen, it's been an absolute pleasure. We could talk to you forever, but I want to save something for when you come back.
Okay.
When you come back next year. When you
Okay.
come and do the One Love Festival.
Yes,
I want
thank
to
you.
say it's been an absolute pleasure. sir.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you very
Calvin.
much. Take care.
All right,
Cheers.
take care. Yes, bye.